Have you ever wondered about the signs and miracles that affirm the prophets of the past? Today, we're diving deep into the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to explore 15 incredible miracles that were witnessed by thousands and documented in the Quran and authentic narrations. These aren't just stories, they are historical events that strengthen the faith of his companions and continue to inspire millions today. Let's start with one of the most famous, the splitting of the moon. The Quraysh tribe in Mecca challenged the Prophet, asking for a sign to prove his prophethood. In response, he pointed to the moon, and by God's will, it split into two distinct halves, one on each side of the mountain. Many witnessed this incredible sight. The Quran mentions this event directly in Surah Al-Qamar, saying, "The hour has come near, and the moon has split." Next, the Isra and Miraj, the night journey and ascension. In a single night, the angel Gabriel took the Prophet from the sacred mosque in Mecca to the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. From there, he ascended through the seven heavens, meeting previous prophets and eventually coming into the presence of God. This spiritual and physical journey is a cornerstone of Islamic faith, mentioned at the beginning of Surah Al-Isra. Another powerful miracle was the gushing of water from his fingers. On several occasions when the companions were desperate for water, the Prophet would place his hand in a vessel and water would miraculously flow from between his fingers, enough for hundreds, sometimes over 1,000 people to drink and perform their ablution. This event was narrated by multiple companions, including Anas ibn Malik and Jabir ibn Abdullah, making it one of the most widely reported miracles. And what about the talking tree? A Bedouin once asked for a sign of his prophethood. The Prophet called to a distant tree, and it uprooted itself, dragging its roots through the ground, and stood before him. It testified to his prophethood and then returned to its original place. This event, witnessed by those present, showed his command over the natural world, all by the permission of God. Similarly, there was the crying of the palm tree trunk. The Prophet used to lean on a palm trunk while delivering his sermons. When a proper pulpit was built for him, and he used it for the first time, the old trunk began to cry and moan like a child, audible to everyone in the mosque. The Prophet descended from the pulpit, embraced the trunk, and comforted it until it quieted down. He then gave it a choice to be a tree in paradise, which it chose. Have you ever heard of food multiplying? During the Battle of the Trench, a companion named Jabir had a small lamb and a little barley. He secretly invited the Prophet to eat, but the Prophet invited all 1,000 men digging the trench. Miraculously, the small amount of food fed every single person, and there were still leftovers. This happened on multiple occasions, showcasing divine blessing and provision. Animals also recognized his prophethood. A camel that was wild and untamable knelt before him and allowed him to put a harness on it, complaining to him of being overworked and underfed. The Prophet then advised its owner to treat it with kindness. This shows his mercy extended not just to humans, but to all of creation. Another incredible sign was the healing of the sick and injured. During the Battle of Khaybr, Ali ibn Abi Talib was suffering from a severe eye infection. The Prophet applied his saliva to Ali's eyes, and he was instantly cured, as if he had never felt any pain. There are many such accounts of him healing companions' injuries on the battlefield with a simple touch or prayer. Let's not forget his knowledge of the unseen and future events. He foretold many things that came to pass exactly as he described, such as the conquests of Persia and Rome, the internal conflicts that would arise after his time, and the coming of various trials and tribulations. These prophecies served as a clear sign of his divine connection. Another subtle but powerful miracle was the effect of his prayers. Whenever he prayed for rain during a drought, clouds would gather instantly, and it would rain before he even stepped down from the pulpit. Conversely, when the rain became excessive, he would pray for it to stop over the city and fall around it, and it would happen immediately. He also had a special connection with inanimate objects. Pebbles would glorify God in his hand, a sound that could be heard by those around him. This showed that all of creation, seen and unseen, is in a state of submission to its creator. During the migration to Medina, a man named Suraka pursued the Prophet to capture him for a bounty. Each time Suraka got close, his horse would stumble and fall. The Prophet prayed, and the horse's legs sank into the hard, rocky ground. Realizing he was witnessing a miracle, Suraka asked for forgiveness and protection, and the Prophet promised him the bracelets of the king of Persia, a prophecy fulfilled years later during the Caliphate of Umar. There's also the story of the poisoned sheep. After the conquest of Khabar, a woman offered him a roasted sheep that she had poisoned. As he took a bite, the sheep itself miraculously spoke to him, informing him that it was poisoned. This divine intervention saved his life, although he still felt the effects of that poison until the end of his days. His companions also experienced his protection. One companion was carrying a sword that broke in battle. The Prophet handed him a wooden stick, and as he wielded it, it transformed into a strong, sharp sword. He fought with it and kept it with him for the rest of his life. Finally, the greatest and everlasting miracle given to Prophet Muhammad is the Quran itself. Unlike the physical miracles which were limited to a time and place, the Quran is a living miracle for all of humanity until the end of time. Its linguistic perfection, scientific accuracy, historical preservation, and profound guidance are inimitable. It challenged the most eloquent Arabs of its time to produce a chapter like it, a challenge that remains unmet to this day. These 15 miracles are just a glimpse into the signs given to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. They weren't for show but were divine confirmations of his message, strengthening belief and showcasing the power and mercy of the one true God. They serve as a powerful reminder of his status as the final messenger to all of humanity. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through these incredible events. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more content that explores the depths of faith and history. Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.